In this video, we'll be looking at web authoring. This is the first video in a series of videos on web authoring. Here's the list of skills you'll need to know for the practical exam when it comes to web authoring. Today, we're going to start off in this video with using a template. Let's first look at this skill in more detail. When it comes to using a template, these are all the things that you need to know. You'll need to know about using tables, standard page features, banners, and navigation. Before we get started, let's take a look at an example template. So here's an example template. You'll normally be provided with something like this in the exam. Every web page that you create in the exam must follow this layout. So let's get started. We're actually going to go now create a template that matches this design in Dreamweaver. Alright, so once you've got Dreamweaver open, you need to then select create new, then go to HTML, and you get this blank space. The very first thing you do before you do anything else is creating a table. So to do that, go to insert, table, and always go with 3x3. No matter what the layout looks like, go with 3x3. Trust me, it's the easiest way. Then we're going to just resize this table. That's a reasonable size. We'll probably change it again later on. Okay, now bear in mind what our actual template looks like now, as I shown earlier. We will now make this table look like that. So this way we're going to merge and delete stuff. So we're going to merge the top 3 cells, and we've got that space for the banner. Then we've got 3 columns. Now you could merge those, or you could delete this row. I'm going to just delete that row, and there you go. We've essentially created it. I do know that the navigation box is slightly smaller than the others. Now we can start to add some content. The first thing I'm going to do is add an image for the banner. Go to insert, image, and this is the folder that I've created, which has all the content for this page. You can get this folder in the link below this video. Go to banner, click OK, click OK. Alternate text, we're going to leave that. We'll put something in there now. So for alternate text, we're going to say welcome to Super Mario. This is text that appears, say, if a page can't load up. Okay, now we're going to just resize. You can see it's kind of extended off a bit. To resize this image, click on the corner, hold shift, and then move the mouse in, and it will resize it fairly. I'm going to resize it a little bit more. Okay. Then we're going to so we're going to bring this table back in. Okay. I'm going to bring this up. Okay, now before we move any further, I'm actually going to save this, and I'm going to call this one index. That's what we normally call the home page. Okay, so let me just resize this. It's lost its size there. Now I'm going to just test out what this looks like in my web page. You can see here it's there, but we have to side scroll to see the whole image, which means the table is a little bit too big. So let's just fix that by resizing the banner a little bit. That looks fine. And this point is pretty much trial and error. And you'll get used to it over time. You'll know what the right size is. Still got a bit of side scrolling, so I'm going to just adjust that a tiny bit more. You need to make sure it doesn't scroll at all, left or right. Now I think that will be it, absolutely. There we go. That's it. There's no side scrolling. Okay, so now we can add all of the other content. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the image. So I'm going to go to insert, image, and we'll hit Super Mario 01 and click OK. We'll just call that Super Mario 01. This image is huge at the moment, so we're going to just make this a little bit smaller. Again, click and hold in the bottom right corner, hold shift, and then drag inwards. This image is still a little bit too big. Okay, I think we're all right there. Let's try to resize this thing. Bring it up to as far as it can go. And there we go, that's that pretty much. Actually, it's still a little bit too big. Maybe we can bring this in a little bit more. Okay, I think that's alright. And then we can add our navigation. So we're going to have two buttons, one called home and one called second page. Okay. And then we'll add some text as well. So in the Word document that's in the same folder, we're going to copy and paste this text here. I will show you how to format this in a separate video. For now, we'll keep it like that. Okay. And now we're going to just change the background color. So click out of the table, go to page properties, then background color. I'm going to go for yellow like that. Click apply. I'm pretty happy with this so far. We can test this out quickly in Chrome just to see what it looks like. That looks pretty good. No problem with scrolling up and down. It's just the side scrolling you always want to avoid. Okay. Okay, so now we need to do the navigations. To do this, I'm first of all going to save. I was already saved this file. Then I'm going to file and I'm going to save as. Okay. I'm going to make one called second page. Now the reason I'm going to save as is because it means I get to keep this template that I've made, and it's good to have a template because it saves you time. Okay, so now I've got this already made, my second page is done, it's ready. But I'm actually going to close the second page. Okay, so I'm just getting the index. Now I'm going to highlight home, click on the folder icon and select index, then click OK. Then I'm going to highlight second page, click on the folder icon, click second page, and then click OK. Alright, this will take you to the second page. Now, watch this next part. I'm going to now, once I've saved it, by the way, file save. Now I'm going to file, once I've saved it, I'm going to file, save as. And I'm going to select second page. And click save to overwrite it. Click yes. The reason I do that is because it means I don't have to remake those links on the second page. Everything I've done here now appears here, including the links. Okay, so there we go. You can see down here, second page, hit second page, and home takes the index. Now what I've got to do is just change the text and this image. So I'm going to clear out this text here, go over to the Word document, take the second page text, paste that in there, double click to Mario 1 and then select Mario 2, click on this image, just resizing it now. Okay, and then we're going to just do a similar job. Normally, it's just deleted. Just gonna resize this guy, and that is it. Preview in Chrome, save it, and here you go. Go to the home page, take it to the home page, second page, take it to the second page, and that's it. Alright, so that's it for this video. We have successfully made a template by using tables. We've learned about different standard page features such as tables and images, as well as text and even background colors. We've obviously used banners and how to insert banners into a page, and of course we've learned about menu navigation. So that's everything for using a template. We now know how to do that. Join me in the next video where we're going to have a look at how to insert text objects. In here, we're going to look at making hyperlinks to already existing web pages, look at font enhancement, and even have a little look at HTML code.